A very good evening to you. Many thanks for joining us on Saturday Night Live. I'm Linda Ogutu. Let's take a look at the top stories tonight. Conjoined twins pass on at Kenyatta National Hospital. Doctors fight to remove arrow in the head of a victim after fresh attacks in Tana Delta. Man eats grass for 3 days in Nyeri, but why?
I am always a good loser. And if we lose, like you have seen me go to the stadium, I just say, sorry, it was not our day.
And we have a one-on-one with Raila Amolo Odinga. Right, Saturday Night Live begins now, and in an exclusive story to be published in the Standard on Sunday tomorrow, details have emerged on how serious problems and errors of omission and commission in the Court coalition may have cost former Prime Minister the presidency. Eric Njoka is here with snippets of what's coming in your favorite paper, The Standard, tomorrow on Sunday.
Investigations by the Standard on Sunday team have revealed how internal power play inside the Court coalition, disjointed campaign efforts and the nominations fiasco by the ODM party that may have cost Raila Odinga the presidency in the March 4th election. In an exclusive story in the Standard on Sunday tomorrow, details emerge of squabbling within the Court campaign leadership that went as late as the afternoon on March 3rd, 2013. Hours before the elections that would go on to break the heart of the Court presidential candidate and the over 5 million Kenyans who voted for him. The Standard on Sunday also lays out confessions from bitter Court insiders who now say their campaigns were so disorganized that there was no uniform campaign message flowing from Court because of lack of synchrony.
Tuko pamoja na tutatembea pamoja.
It has also emerged that quarreling between Raila's top officials may have led to the failure to pay or even send Court agents to many Jubilee strongholds, leaving Court very exposed and vulnerable. The Standard on Sunday also reveals how Court campaigns got too confusing, with over 80 lobby groups, each of which trying to outdo one another. Senior Court leaders and strategists have also revealed in the exclusive Standard story in your paper tomorrow how the ODM nomination chaos in ODM strongholds may have cost Raila the support of undecided voters in other regions who may have desired to support him in the elections. For more details, get your copy of the Standard on Sunday tomorrow. Eric Njoka, KTN Saturday Night Live.
There you have it, all the reasons why you should get yourself a copy of the Standard tomorrow. And in another Standard Group exclusive, the former Prime Minister Raila Odinga has spoken to KTN's Joageo about the allegations that he is pulling strings in Parliament from outside and his plans for the future. Of course, that is coming to you in just a few minutes, so stay with us right here on Saturday Night Live. That is one-on-one you really do not want to miss. Now, the Kenyatta National Hospital has today announced the death of the conjoined twins who captured the hearts of the nation early this week when they were born in Nakuru. They died this morning due to what doctors called persistent cardiac distress. Only known as the conjoined twins, the babies who never had a chance to be named shared several vital organs, making chances of separation slim. KTN's Najma Ismail reports.
Doctors and specialists at the hospital said they worked tirelessly to find answers as they agonized over whether to separate the twins who had 2 heads, 3 hands, 1 abdomen and a pair of legs. They shared sexual organs, ribcage, liver and kidneys, among other vital organs, and had 2 hearts, one which was fully developed, whereas the other was not. The doctors decided last evening not to separate them yet. Unfortunately, the conjoined twins did not make it through the night. 27-year-old Evelyn Omodo gave birth to the twins early this week at the Rift Valley Provincial General Hospital and was later transferred to Kenyatta National Hospital for specialized treatment. Kenyatta National Hospital had said they died of cardiac distress at 1 a.m. this morning. Najma Ismail, KTN Prime.
We must warn you that the following video might be disturbing to some viewers. A 20-year-old man is fighting for his life at the Coast General Hospital with an arrow struck in his head following fresh attacks in Tana Delta. Residents claim that the assailants who attacked Nduru village in Tana Delta on Friday night are known. Dado was first rushed to Ngao Health Center before being transferred to Malindi General Hospital and later referred to the Coast General Hospital. Relatives of the victims are up in arms over the manner in which police are containing insecurity in the volatile Tana River County. Residents of Tana River are now wary that this may be the beginning of fresh attacks in the area that remains highly insecure after the sporadic attacks that happened in the region. Tension is still high in the area, especially for those who had just returned from other counties to the Wharton area and are still living in camps. Let's stay with insecurity. That has been a concern to very many Kenyans. And Bungoma Senator Moses Wetangula says he has been threatened over his stance on the escalating insecurity in Bungoma and Busia counties. Speaking hours after yet another gang of an estimated 30 people tried to attack 3 more villages in Bungoma, the senator said leaflets were dropped at his gate at Namuyemba Estate in Bungoma, warning him that he will be attacked. Wetangula was one of the leaders who attended the closed-door meeting with Deputy President William Ruto yesterday, and he says the leaflets were dropped at his place a few hours after the meeting. Several villages, including Tulumba, Mandizini and Musikomba, reported at attempted raid, which was thwarted when GSU personnel responded to alarm raised by the villagers.
Some leaflets were even dropped at my gate as a senator for Bungoma, indicating that they want to attack. When criminal gangs take this kind of courage and do the things they are doing, it simply means the government has taken leave of its duties. I want to thank the United Nations Security Council for yesterday issuing a stark warning.
In the same breath, the Kenya Red Cross Society has confirmed that 4 people have died following yesterday's clashes in Ramu, Mandera County. 14 people are admitted to Mandera District Hospital, nursing several injuries. According to Mandera County Commissioner Michael Tialal, 5 more casualties are admitted with severe injuries, most of them from bullet wounds. Meanwhile, the government has deployed military personnel to Mandera to disarm local and foreign militia in Mandera. KTN's Patrick Amimo has details.
Our exclusive pictures from Mandera County reveal that intermittent clashes have been ongoing in Mandera for almost 1 month before they flared up Friday, fueled by militia suspected to have crossed from neighboring Ethiopia. The causes of the clashes are still unclear, though politicians have been accused of inciting communities.
Last night we did get the military to post men specifically to disarm and remove all militia, both local and foreign, that are currently present in Mandera County.
Yesterday, residents of Ramu were attacked by a group of militia who engaged them in gun battle lasting over 8 hours. The attackers left a trail of death, destruction and injuries in a clan fight pitting 2 communities, the Gare and the Godia. Deputy President William Ruto this morning convened an urgent meeting in his office with leaders from different communities in Mandera, Wajir and Garissa. The government says 1,500 people are camped in various police stations in Mandera following the attack. Between 3,000 to 5,000 people have been displaced by the clashes. About 15 schools in Mandera County are yet to reopen for the second term due to insecurity. Patrick Amimo, KTN.
If you have been keeping an eye on the social media, then this story will ring a bell. Muslim clerics in Mombasa County have reacted sharply to the news of the suspects arrested for allegedly engaging in pornography. Meanwhile, Deputy President William Ruto has ordered security agencies to investigate foreign nationals who arrive in the country posing as tourists but end up running illegal businesses in the country.
11 women, 1 foreigner, and a tale that has captured the attention of the country. On Thursday, a tip-off led police officers to an apartment in Nyali. There they found the 11 women together with a Swedish national allegedly engaging in unnatural sexual acts and recording it on film. The 12 were arraigned in court in Mombasa. It is alleged that they had engaged in sexual acts that involved a dog. However, this could not be verified in court. What followed was an outpouring of outrage from the public, Muslim clerics in the coastal town now coming out to urge the government to shut down all strip joints and other establishments where prostitution and exploitation of young girls is thriving.
Vilabu kama hivi pamoja na mabaa yaliyoko mitaani yafungwe.
The Swedish national has been identified as Christopher Clement. The exact date of his entry into the country is, however, yet to be ascertained, as leaders seek an explanation for the chain of events, casting blame on the government for turning a blind eye to happenings at the coast.
Wizara inahusika ichukue hatua ya kuhakikisha kwamba maadili yale ya kibinadamu, sheria zetu za kitamaduni na hata zile za nchi yetu zinazingatiwa na kila mmoja wetu.
Na watu ambao wanatangatanga Kenya hii eti ni watalii, eti ni waegezaji na wanafanya mambo ambayo hayana maana. Tumemwambia watu wa internal security, watu kama hawa hawafai kuwa katika taifa letu la Kenya. Wapandishwe ndege waende kwao.
Police officers on the case asked the court for more time to conclude their investigations. The 12 are scheduled to return to court on Tuesday. Wilkis Anyabwa, KTN, Saturday Night.
In a rather bizarre case, a man has caused quite a buzz at Karatina town in Nyeri County after he was caught eating grass like a cow with allegations that a spell had been cast on him. The young man who was spotted chewing mouthfuls of grass has supposedly been at it for the last 3 days. Upon interrogation, the man, who was incoherent for the most part, told KTN he did not know what happened to him, saying he just found himself eating grass. Residents of Karatina alleged that a spell had been cast on whoever had stolen some goat, and this man is now a suspect according to the witnesses of the grass-eating saga.
Aliimba busi, lakini sijui kama ni kweli, lakini mimi nimempatia nyasi na akakula. Anasema ati mahali alikuwa amelala alafu akaamuka akichagulia aliona akikula nyasi.
Vile inaweza saidiwa ni kama iko watu wa kumchika warudishwe kwao, ndio hiyo mambo wasungumuze, watengeneze hiyo mambo. Wakisha kumaliza hiyo mambo kutengeneza, pengine yule mtu alifanya hiyo madhambi anaweza sema apatiwe kitu, na akipatiwa kitu atamtengeneza naye mzuri.
Kwa sababu watu wamezoea mambo mabaya hapa Karatina, wamezoea kuibaiba watu, hata kama unatembea kwa barabara waonesho mambo kama hii.
I am not bitter about what happened to my presidential bid. Those are the words of Raila Odinga in an one-on-one that he had with Joe Ageo. That is coming your way in just a few minutes. You're watching Saturday Night Live. Thank you so much for staying with us. We're taking a short break. We'll be right back.
Opinion polls put him way ahead